What is going on, YouTube? This is John from Emphatic. I'm coming to you with another war recap, this time for the weekend's arranged war against Curmudgeons. As you see there, we picked up the win 86 to 82. We were 95, almost 96% to 92, 90, or almost 93% average destruction. And let's just go here. Everybody used all their attacks. They end up losing one. I think that might have been a scout. I don't remember off the top of my head. But see there, we had well, yeah, we lost four, so those were scouts too. 26 to 22, 3 stars, 4 to 8, 2 stars, and there you go. Blaine had the most heroic attack. He hit 1 and 2, or 1 and 3, or something like that. But you see there, we have a couple of shout outs. We have we'll jam you with the dip 6 pack. That's definitely what you got to do as a Town Hall 11. Uh, we had Town Hall 10s tripling. We had 5 Town Hall 10 triples, I believe. And then, let's just take a look at the map. So all the 11s were 2-starred. We had 2 3-star attempts on the 11s, one from myself and one from Blaine. Those did not go as smoothly as we hoped. See, we're just under 70% for both of ours. But all but one of the 10s were cleared, and from 7 and then 9 down were all 10 versus 10 triples, so we had 5 of them. And then all of the 9s were cleared. I think we reserved like 1 or 2 dips for the 9s. And yeah, it was the story of the war was our 9s came out on fire, and their 9s did not have the best war. And a lot of it can be attributed to our base building. We've had what looked like sloppy wars with Red Omega and Poetic Darkness, but really, when you get 2 top-tier clans that bring their own bases, bring you stuff that you're never going to see, 9s are not going to have the easiest time. So it really just comes down to best game plan utilization with them, and when they give you an opportunity to properly utilize them and give them some help so that way you make sure you have scouts left over, then we're left with the opportunity to go 10 versus 10. And when 10 versus 10 goes well, we're able to have 11 versus 11. So we were able to pull all of that off. It was it was basically the way a war will look when everything goes right. So we will get started here. And we will start with My Precious, one of our leaders. And the story about this base is this is another thing that's good with that we do on the regular is we always build our own bases, and it came into play here as this was a base that was found online with somebody's recap. So MP really just duplicated that attack here, which granted it's not an easy thing to pull off despite duplicating an attack, especially against an 89K. But definitely big props to MP for pulling this off. I think something goes a little bit wacky here too in a moment that really just stands out. So here you go. He pops the ability to take the tower. I think the baby dragon went right after the healers or something here. I don't remember. Oh no, it was the Valks went all running all over the place. But you see the healers are just taking a beating from that Tesla too. And the Queen's got to deal with a lot before she even gets there, so he might only have 3 healers here. But he's got another rage in the bag. Assume it's for the Queen. That Expo is not doing a ton of damage. I don't even know how many healers he dropped. He might have dropped 5. I've been seeing that come back a little bit lately too, as 5 healers on the Queen again. So another rage for the Queen. She's going to finish taking out these point defenses, and she's going to be fine. Wizard and King are going to go down to help build a funnel. In the meantime, the miners are all going to take everything up top, and I believe it's going to be the Queen's job to go and get that other Inferno Tower. Because as you see there, the miners have pretty much a straight shot all the way through. There's not a ton of bomb danger. They'll be able to handle both of those heroes. Poison comes down on them to slow down the damage coming in, plus a heal. Those miners are very protected now. Minion and a miner are out to get rid of some outside buildings up top. The Queen sucks the miners all the way in, so they do not stray off to the outside core until just now, which is fine. Queen comes up, gets ready to take out that Inferno Tower. Unfortunately, the skeletons slow her down just a bit. So that other heal is getting burned, even though he probably could have got away without using it. But you can't heal dead miners, so definitely props Forge still dropping it. But there we go. That was a good raid from MP and way to keep us cool and get through it. Next up, we got Jack doing his Lalo thing. I'm sure some of you may have seen the video come out from Caesar today, or from Snip alumni today, with this Queen Walk of Lalo, and Jack's been doing it this entire time. So it's always been awesome to be able to have the front row seat to all these. And actually, shout out to Tron too for scouting this walk for him. We had, like I said, we had some nines that were capable of scouting, and really all but one of the nines did a great job when asked to do what they did. And it definitely pointed out to Jack here, for instance, how to just completely take the space out. So, Giant down a tank, wall breakers come in. He had an extra one there because he was in expo range. A Dragloon CC really made this a lot vulnerable too. So poison down, rage down, so the queen can handle all those point defenses at once. Balloon should die before she even has to shoot at one, but still, she still got to shoot him. So it takes out Tesla, takes out cannons. Going to take 2 air defenses with ease here, and a sweeper. And that's just 2 sweepers actually, so that's just huge value for a Laloon attack. Queen still got her ability, still another rage, drops the rage for her, and she will probably go up and get an Inferno as well. There we go. So she's going to take enemy queen now. CC, and then hopefully she goes and gets that Inferno. Meanwhile, a jump is down for Valkyries and Keen, and they're going to go and get another Inferno, and I would assume possibly break through a wall to go and get the other air defense. If not, he's probably got 2. No, see, he's going right in after him. So Keen and Valks were really just getting the Inferno. Hound is soaking up a lot of bombs. Perfect. It was the max hound too, so he's going to get a lot of pups out of this one. Starting now. Queen's running out and taking out some more trash. She's got free reign all up top. Hound is gone, but he's got a lot of loons left, and so a lot of them are under heal, so that wizard tower is not doing much damage. And he's just got so many of them, it's not going to matter. There's at least six or seven in that cluster. So ends up with at least 3 balloons still alive, and they get a nice split to go and pick up these high HP buildings and finish the raid off. Good raid by Jack. Next up, we have Hardy, and I believe this was a fresh hit. And Hardy may have pooped himself here, and you'll see why in just a moment. So, Queen and Healer's down. She's got a lot of trash there to clean up. But Wallbreaker should be coming in here shortly to open up the wall. He's going to go for 2 air defenses, Expo, Queen. I don't think he's going to get an Inferno from where he's at. But there you go, the Queen's right in front of an open hole. But that gold mine looks pretty. So is that mortar. And so is this archer tower. And maybe this elixir storage. This wizard tower looks pretty. Oh, and she ignores the elixir storage. So she almost walked. Definitely a scary moment. Goes to get the air defense. She's going to get the these wizards come down just in case she wants to still keep running to take out that elixir storage. And she's going to start taking out a farm, rage down 4, Expo, and then that also draws a CC, so hopefully it draws her into range to go get the queen. If not, she should be getting her shortly. He does not have a poison for the queen to slow down her damage, so. Oh, queen kind of started shooting at a archer spawn, so. Throws down another rage. She's going to finish powering through, take out the Keen as well, so nothing going to be distracting her balloons once they're done with the defenses. And goes and gets the other air defense. So now, the Laloon portion is starting. He hasn't even dropped his Keen and Valks yet. So there's Keen, there's Valks. He had already built a funnel with the army camp. There's some wall breakers come in to let them into the other air defense, and a jump spell is going to take them to the other Inferno. So Freeze is not on the Inferno, it's on an air defense and sweeper because that was causing a lot of trouble. Haste comes down to help everybody through. That's actually a really smart freeze there. Because the Inferno Tower was only level 1, it's not going to be doing that much damage, and there's nothing else hitting the loons. So getting the sweeper so that way they can get in and finish their job faster. Definitely a good call. And he's got a ton of loons up. Still a hound alive, so he misses out on some pups. But smartly had cleanup out down all over the place. So good raid by Hardy. Next up, me. I like recapping me. And this is a cleanup from Alex, and I think he came in from the top. I end up rotating around to 9 o'clock entry and doing something pretty similar to his attack. Golem didn't go exactly where I wanted it, but still tanked everything I wanted it to, which is fine. So we're building a funnel with the wizards. King down to start hitting some breadcrumbs. Just make sure there's not a spring there because Alex did not attack to this from the side. I didn't bring an extra wall breaker, so I was really just I really didn't expect one. I could have just dropped all 3 of them, but I figure if one wall breaker weakens it enough, the King will finish smashing his way through. So there we go. We are in the base. We got the CC out. I'm late on the poison as usual, but Bowlers under Rage will take care of that CC. So will the Queen. We got a couple healers there to make sure that the Bowlers at least stay up as best they can. It could have been wasted troop space there, but we did have a little bit of extra life out of these Bowlers probably because of that. So all my Bowlers are down. The miners are in at 6 o'clock. And there's a perfect path straight into this Inferno. And this baby dragon is making sure that they stay in there as well. And a wizard that are down there. Heal down for them all. And they pop a skeleton, so they're just going to go ahead and finish those all off. The baby dragon is still going, getting hit by the air defense, so he will be gone shortly. And there we go. Miners are just going to sweep on through. We got another heal down because they do go and touch another giant bomb and go to finish off the King. Wizards being a trooper and going around and making sure the miners don't have any reason to go outside. And really, I could have saved this last heal, but again, I didn't want to be a dick and swag anything. Plus, you can't heal a dead miner. They are getting hit by a mortar, but the mortar's not a ton of damage. Really, they should give the mortar more troops that they do knock back on, or else they're pretty useless in my opinion. Even wizards take at least 3 shots from the mortar before they before they go down. So they can usually funnel when you got an exterior mortar, and it just seems like a wasted defense to me. So unless you're defending Barch, which in a range war you're never going to. Good raid for Captain Syphilis. Hey, thanks, Bane. Alright, we're going to go with Alex. Alex almost 6-packed this war. And this one actually, he kind of panicked on too because the Queen decides to break in. I remember him talking about this. But there we go. The Queen's getting their stuff done. Goes to take some more defenses. And I think he was expecting her to walk all the way around the corner and then possibly be broken in with the Town Hall. Decides to zap an Inferno. And he does get it down, so that's good. You know, 1 max Quake and 2 max Lightnings, that's all it takes for level 1. But instead of going for that barracks there, Queen decides to break in. If the Inferno was still there, then he'd have a lot of trouble. So it's a good call on zapping it. And the wall breakers are going everywhere. Look at that. So the wall breakers break every wall open but the desired wall. He's still got 1 more. Maybe this will work. He's got the rage down. Okay, so now we're where we gotta go. This was a fresh hit, too, obviously. Alex, one of our lowest 10s, but he's very strong. Definitely a good candidate to go hit up early. Or go hit first. He seems to handle himself quite well on the 10s. I'd probably much rather have him on the 10s than the 11s, personally. Because he does have a good hit rate here. Golem down, he'd already established a funnel, so some Valkyries are going to finish the funnel, and they all should be breaking themselves in relatively easily. In the meantime, some balloons are coming down, probably a little bit too early. This air defense is going to take out at least one of them, two of them. Third one's going to go down to that wizard tower, but it's just a wizard tower. The queen's going to take care of it because there's nothing else going to be shooting the queen outside of that archer tower. So queen does, or balloons do not get the inferno. There was still an air defense up, so he's probably way early on his loons, but it still comes together for him. So he just needs the one drop, and then he's got one in the bag to go get that archer tower, or at least get some damage on it, and everybody else will go run over there to finish off the raid. I don't think he had a single bowler or miner in this raid. No, he did not. See, you don't need those new flashy troops to do some damage. So there is that. And let's just take a look at my list. I'm going to start with a Sarah raid that I've been requested to because she is the swag master. She was handling Mega Pedro. I think this is her second war of doing so. But let's just see. I have not watched this raid live, so he gets her minions down to start a funnel. She looks like she's starting her queen down at the bottom. That hasn't dropped any healers. Basically, he's just trying to see where the queen's going to go in order to best protect them from the air defenses. So, still is not dropping the healers. Golem's up on the mortar. Still has not dropped the healers. Pops the ability. Fortunately, the tower is focused elsewhere. Queen's going to take some more hits. Golem Valks her in. Queen goes down. Oh, she didn't even bring any healers. I thought she was going to try to charge this. Was she going to try to charge this? This was one of the bases that just took forever to go down too. Like, I'm sorry for showing this. It defended a couple of dips, but I was heavily requested of this one, and I can probably see why. It's such a good raid. She swagged, not even bringing healers, and just got the job done with a queen walk. Go the ho. And there we go. A lot of wizards up. Goblins down. Wizards down. Valks are out. Keen is down, unfortunately. Keen went down pretty early. But he still lived longer than the queen. And not only did she swag not bring in healers, she also swagged a wall breaker. Where'd that little guy go? And that is 3 stars for the Queen of Adlib. I couldn't be more proud. Alright, so let's go back up top here. We had Logan making his return to Wars as a 9, handling Lord of the Skies. So here he is versus top 9. Lord of the Skies living up to his name, bringing the Lalo. Let's see what goes on here. There are no healers in this, so he's probably not walking. One golem down. Wizards build the funnel. We have a loon taking out the freebie mortar. Another reason why mortars are useless. Look at that. One drop. Dead. Dead. So, protects all the wizards. We have another golem going in. Wizards are building a nice, huge funnel. So there's no danger for Queen. Let's see if he pops in some bowlers or not. Probably doesn't need to. But it's a luxury. Logan's not feeling very luxurious today. Queen comes up to go get hit. He's got Rage and Heal down on the kill squad to handle the CC and Queen. Baby Dragon still doing some damage. Queen finally takes it out. And now heroes will continue to clear up. We have Golemites on the air defense. So they will eventually take that down. I think he's just waiting to see it happen. He must have had 3 Golemites at least on that. There we go. Come on. You got it. A little bit more. Are you going to take it or no? No, the air defense stays standing. So, thankfully he's got a max hound and a queen that is just doing major damage here. Maybe the queen's going to swing around and go get that air defense still. she's able to get it from here. So king and queen help to take out that air defense before the loons get there. So the loons will run the ring with the haste spells. In the meantime, a hound just takes a beating. The max hound exploding takes out the air defense. And then we have a huge mess of balloons just getting on that air defense. Queen's going to take out the wizard tower before it does too much damage. He's still got an extra air defense or extra balloon to come down and get that mortar and tank the expo. But we have hound and a bunch of loons coming up on the expo. That hound will never pop. And there's cleanup there. Queen lived through the entire raid. Good raid to Logan. Alright, what we got here? ODT stepping up. Let's watch him. And he's just going to HGHB. This, as usual, we will watch this in 2x. But, oh, he's got a nice funnel spot there, too. That's an expert. That's a good way. Like, you don't always have to go at the heroes, but sometimes you just have a perfect way to get them all in and make sure nobody's going to walk. And this was the perfect spot. So there we go. King Golem Giants in. Rage for the bowlers. More rage for the bowlers. They're going to take out both expos. The Giants are going to go through and go get another air defense. Baby Dragon and Wizard are cleaning up outside, so nobody thinks about going outside. He's still got 12 hogs in the bag. Has not deployed a single one. Baby Dragon is tearing this base up. Baby Dragon might live the entire bit raid. Got another rage that he drops down for his Giants to break through the wall. Baby Dragon is still going. Look at that. I am rooting for Baby Dragon to live the entire raid. Baby Dragon is going to live. Look at that. You know you kill the base when your Baby Dragon lived the entire time. Queen ability still in the bag. Good raid by ODT. Let's see what we got here. Tim. Who ran Tim? Is this the 40 hog attack I think Logan was talking about? Maybe Logan ran Tim. I forget who ran Lord of the Skies. Maybe it was AW. No, this wasn't the 40 hog. Let's go find that 40 hog. What we got here? Against 20. Let's go. We will make sure to remember 20. I think we just watched an advised rollers. Let's go watch Thrasher or Lucas. Thrasher or Lucas. Thrasher or Lucas. Let's watch them both. And then we'll watch the 40 hog attack. So this will be a stoned stoned hobo. Look at that. Drops them all right onto a Tesla farm. This may have been a cleanup. I don't know. I believe it was because I think I remember somebody complaining about that Tesla farm ruining a raid. Maybe it was a Laloon raid. Early hogs are doing some work. They're going to take out a lot. Almost get that too. They get that air defense. Actually, they are going to get the air defense. Jump down for the golems. Bowlers are behind. Poison down for the CC. Rage down. Yeah, actually, I think this was a raid that just looked like a brutal mess. It was a Lalo. I think it might have been AW who hit it. I don't know. But I remember this one now because the CC was like the first thing drawn out. And it all went downhill from there. So Hogs coming in to clean up 6 o'clock. They are not getting touched whatsoever. We got Hogs coming in from 9. They go and hit the double bomb. He's still got 9 in the bag. Giant coming down to tank, and we have at least 3 coming down up top. We have an Asian wall coming in, and they're just going to chip away all of these defenses. No heals left for them, but they're not going to need it because everything that's going to hurt them is dying right now. Dying right now. There we go. So, good raid to Locust. Alright, we will watch Thrasher now. Thrasher's coming to you with a Queen Walk Govalo. So Queen's down right into range of a Tesla. She's got a lot to work through. Don't know if she's getting broke in somewhere to handle that air defense. Would be wise. There you go, air defense taking out minions. Queen can reach air defense. Nice scout. Queen broke in up top. She'll go get her second air defense. And then down south there will be probably that jump spell Golem King Valks to go and get the third and fourth air defense. So Baby Dragon's doing some outside work to make sure Queen stays on task. Rage down for her. She didn't really need it, but whatever. She is going to deal with the CC here in a moment. Eventually. Got the barbs and archers coming out. Baby Dragon. Rage more for her. Because Queen is on her as well. All the squishies should be about dead. Giant. Queen. And King maybe get shot? No. The King is looking for a fight. Down south we have CC Wallbreakers Golem Valks coming in. Jump spell should be going down in a way to get them to all those remaining air defenses. So let's just see it happen. He's still got 11 balloons in the bag. He could probably start working on some of those outside defenses there. Rage down for the Valks. Oh yeah, he could totally start taking out some Teslas. There we go. They're all going to come in from the sweeper side. Sweeper does not cost him. And then we have a few more coming to take out the Teslas. In fact, the Queen ran right in front of a Tesla to get zapped a lot. We'll just speed this up because all these balloons are not going to go down. And cleanup is just about done already. So, good raid to Lucas, or Thrasher. Lucas is the one before, I think. Let's go down to 20. Oh yeah. Barb comes down to get the CC pull. Queen down with 2 healers, maybe. There's only 2 healers in this comp. Both of them on her. King down to help. Baby Dragon down to help. Golem's not going to be looking at the Queen. So everybody's just going to beat up on that poor Golem. He's got 4 heals in the bag, 40 hogs, couple wizards, couple archers to just help with cleanup. And if this is just not a straight up Asian wall, I'm going to be sad. There we go. Baby Dragon's going to go take care of that Queen while she shoots at the King. Let's get started. So he's got CC hogs down, a 3-finger drop. All but 4 hogs are already on the map. There is not much in the way of double bomb danger here. There we go. They hit 1 bomb. A couple of them will not survive this. There's 2 more bombs going off. Could there be a third? No, there's not another bomb there. There's still 1 more bomb to find in this base. Let's go find it. Poison down for the skeletons. Heal down while they deal with that King and the defenses surrounding him. Could we find the 4th bomb? He does not have any more heals left. Where is it at? There it is. Oh, they're in a heal. All 4 bombs are gone. The final defense is down. The King is going to get destroyed. And cleanup is already almost done. Oh, they all left that. But it's gone. Don't see many raids like that these days. Thanks, Griffin. You're a pal. Larns. Let's see what she's got. I think this one may be the one I changed the angle on for. Yeah. This was a little back and forth planning between me and her, I think. No, this is not the one. But just it really, one of the raids that she had was just a testament to sharing plans, drawing plans, and not trying to force anything to work. Because one of them ended up having to come in from a different angle, and she easily 3-started at that point. I don't think this is the one, but there was another one that was like an HGHB, I believe. But definitely very receptive, definitely coachable, what we look for in members. And she pulled it right off. Let's see if she did 6-pack. No, she didn't. Damn. Oh, you know what? That's right. That one was the crazy base. We probably won't show that. Let's watch some more Walrus. Using the ground guy's account to go to the air. That's mine. See, there we go. Look at that. Wizard only takes not even a quarter damage from that mortar shot. Oh, now he's at... Oh, so he's losing about a third of damage. He's still staying. He's going to take a 4th shot. Those mortars are pointless. Give him some knockback. I think that'll fix your minor problem too while you're at it. Although I love my minors. Don't hurt them. Baby Dragon's down. Keen is already down, but Keen took out the Queen. Queen, in the meantime, is walking down. She had an air defense in her reach. And she will be coming down to be able to get another air defense Tesla farm and an air defense or air sweeper. And some archer towers. She's getting a lot of value here. So then Queen's got, or the Towns have a straight shot to come and get these 2 air defenses and come up from behind this sweeper. So we got some loons already on the board. Queen is dealing with CC under rage. And the loons are not going to make it to that arch tower, but the spawned archers will get it. Expo's going down. So everything super dangerous to these balloons is just about dealt with. One Expo is tanked. Wizard Tower is tanked. Rage coming down for the balloons, so that way they power through that Expo. It'll only require 1 drop. Balloons are going to start taking some shots. Meantime, Hound takes 2 black bombs. And it will pop. And then the other one probably will not pop. Unless there's a stash of black bombs somewhere, that thing will live. But he doesn't need the help. There we go. Look at all those pups. Good shot to AW playing as my account. Good job, Sloppy. You did good this war. What does Sloppy do? Just out of curiosity. I only loan out my account to 6-packs. Alright. Alright. We already watched that one. Alright, so we will watch Joe and Damio. This is HGHP, so we will just 2x it. Poison down for the heroes. He's got a good funnel point here still, so that's good. Not a lot of high HP buildings are going to make everything walk. Plus, he can send everything at an angle where they will go inside. Sneaky Spring there gets the balloons. Did he lose his Keen already? No, the Keen that was the enemy Keen. Another rage down for the bowlers. And they're going to run along the outside of everything and not go directly into the core because the bowlers took the whole thing out. And Keen and bowlers are walking. One bowler's walking. The other one is making some holes. Last air defense, or 2 more air defenses down. The Tesla farm is causing some trouble, but hogs are in to take it. And he still has a heal in the bag for these bottom defenses. I think maybe 1 hog was able to take it, but there was a giant there that could use the heal. Good raid to Joe. Definitely been good having you up in clan. And we will end it with Damio. Let's see what he's doing. Another HGHB. Let's just power on through. This was the attack I sent Lards on, and let's. Oh, so he's still taking the same angle I had Large take. So I think just something really unlucky happened to Large. Yeah, where that giant is now. There's a camp there that ended up pulling everybody, so they went for a walk. And that's something I forgot to mention. So, but he was able to spot that and just come in for the nice easy cleanup. So rage down for bowlers to make a hole. Everybody broke through to go get that town hall, set off a double bomb set. Hogs are sneaking in. Giants are in there to take care of everybody. You don't always have to get the queen first in these attacks, so it's good that they recognize. So he saved a couple of giants for the back end, actually. Dropped a hill for them. So they tanked this Tesla fire because this was obvious bait here to go get that queen. And now everybody should go and tank that expo for the queen to come take out. Heal down for... Oh no, the queen's gone. That's okay. He has bowlers. Bowlers win wars. When in doubt, use more bowlers. Good attack, Damio. So yeah, good war, solid war. All town hall levels showed up for this war. It was great. Really nice to see us running like the well-oiled machine that we are. Striking some fear in some folks. In fact, we just had our sister clan try to arrange a war, and they did not like the mix of what they call the E folk, but really they're from Fury. So, what can you do when you're warring a sister clan? You got to flesh out the roster somehow. So, 3 names kind of cost them that war, but you know, with wars like these getting out, it's showing that E means business. We're definitely climbing back up. I think we're rebuilt now. We're ready to go, and it's showing. We hung with the WHF. We should have won versus WHF. We hung with Poetic Darkness, who's probably one of the best, to the point where they're afraid of losing. We beat Omega. We just beat a very good clan in Curmudgeons. These guys are going to go places. They might have had an all 4, but I would not be surprised to see them right up there, top of rankings, if there are rankings. Some guy in his basement, I think, made some rankings a couple weeks ago, and it was bad. So, yeah, good war to Curmudgeons. Glad to do it, or glad to face you. Want to do it again sometime? Let's do it. And looking forward to this week and what we got coming. So, I believe we are looking at 250 coming up, next war. So, what will we do? Stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Throw me a like, throw me a subscribe, and I will keep them coming. Take care.